Friends, as you all know, Pakistan went through a lot of turmoil in the last year where economically they were down, they had to take loans from IMF, and also there were floods and political instability with Imran going to jail, not allowed to contest in elections, and so on, and also the image of the army going down. But now, with some economic stabilization, what is the state of Pakistan? Has it been stabilized or is it still the same? So let us listen to the complete video to know how our dear friend Pakistan is faring nowadays. Though a significant process towards reducing poverty had been done between 2001 to 18, but then there were economic opportunities and increased external remittances. However, this was not fully translated into improved socio-economic conditions because here over one-third of school-age children across Pakistan were to be out of school, and nearly two-thirds of these schools in financial year 24 were learning deprived and had alarmingly high rates of stunting, 40% in financial year 23, which was still persisting. There were critical constraints including recurrent fiscal and current account deficits, protectionist trade policies, unproductive agriculture, a difficult business environment, and a heavy state presence in the economy, and a very financially unsustainable energy sector, which have remained largely unaddressed, leading to slow and volatile growth. So, post-COVID, floods, economic upheavals have created havoc in Pakistan's economy, which has hardly grown and has been stagnant throughout. So there was a potential economic crisis due to the political uncertainty and the global monetary policy tightenings and the fiscal and external imbalances at the beginning of 2024 that led to pressures on domestic prices and foreign reserves. There was a lot of inflation in Pakistan, and to preserve these reserves, measures to manage imports and capital outflows were introduced, which disrupted local chain supplies, economic activity, and inflationary pressures were there. On the interim government, an IMF standby arrangement was approved in July 23, but then consequently exchange rate flexibility was restored. Import controls were relaxed and steps were taken so that they could contain the fiscal deficit. But then this political uncertainty also diminished with the successful conduct of the elections, and coupled with this favorable weather conditions and easing external conditions, the economy in 24 has started recovering. The present growth of real GDP at factor cost is estimated to have risen to 2.5% in this financial year after contracting by 0.2% last year. Downside risks remain high, with outlook predicted on a new IMF or Economic Forum program being implemented in Pakistan to contain the fiscal restraint so that there is a robust economic structure and Pakistan can get over this complete upheaval which was taking place in 2023. So economic activities is expected to continue recovering, with real GDP growing and reaching 2.8% in the next financial year, and economic benefits from the availability of imported inputs, easing of domestic supply chain disruptions, and lower inflations. Limited growth in real wages and employment will keep poverty rate at 40%, which will be going on to about financial year of 26. And the base efforts and the lower commodity price will cause inflation to slow down to about 11.1% in financial year 25, but will remain elevated due to higher domestic energy prices, expansionary open market conditions, and new taxation measures. On this, there will be a low growth of GDP at 0.6% in the next financial year, and then it will rise up consequently. So, these are the challenges, like I brought out with the facts and figures, that the economy is slowly increasing in Pakistan because as the conditions in the political system are stabilizing and also the weather conditions have improved. But then they have to bring down the inflation and the stability has to continue for the GDP to grow slowly. And also other aspects of education, inflation, and the energy sector has to be taken care so that Pakistan can also become stable. But now, yet it is on the brink of instability. So let us keep watching what happens to our dear neighbor, and for this, keep following my channel. And also, I can teach you on life skills. Please contact me at the number given below. Jai Hind.